Hey guys, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on the post notification, follow my Instagram Lolly Forever, follow my TikTok Lolly Forever 1, follow my dog Instagram Baby Sammy 4 Life. I'm doing a recap of what happened during the time I was 15 and 16 up till now, because in 29 days I turned 17. So I'm gonna only do stuff that I really remember. The first thing is when I was 15, I got my ears pierced for my birthday. That was really fun because of the fact that I have wanted it since I was 12, almost 13. And here's the thing, I was never one into getting my ears pierced, and when I was 12, almost 13, and when they came out with JoJo earrings, and it might have been earlier than that, but that's when I really decided oh, I will get my ears pierced. And my mom won't let me. I will say why, because on the fact that we thought I was an easy bleeder. We don't know about that anymore because I show no signs of it now. Maybe I was. But anyway, she didn't want me to start bleeding or something to happen, so she wouldn't let me. And then finally, when I'm a couple weeks before my birthday, and me and my dad were in the car because we were on our way to a spine appointment for me. In my second to last. Wait, I'm trying to think here. No, because I had one since then. But anyways, we were heading to a spine appointment, and we were in the car, and we started talking about JoJo Siwa. And we started talking about JoJo Siwa earrings, and I'm oh, they're really cool, but I wish that I had my ear pierced and stuff, and my dad, and I'm sure they make clip-on ones, and I'm well, I looked into it, they don't. Also, I hate clip-on earrings, because my mom gave me a pair one time, but she was gonna give it to me, but we tried it first. I hate it. It's painful in my opinion, because and we put them on right, don't worry, my mom knows a lot about earrings and stuff. We put them on right, and it's painful. In my mind, it is painful. I hated it. I did not like it. They did not stay on me for more than a minute, and it was painful. And that's all I have to say, clip on, it wasn't oh, I was, screaming in pain, but, it was not fun. I'm now realizing that this, eyebrow did not comb over. Well, it combed over. Let me explain that. I comb my eyebrows over so they're facing one way and stuff to make them look nicer when I do my once a week skincare routine. And that's why my skin is really glowy right now, because I did before I started filming. And then anyways, this one is kind of sticking up a little. Oh well. This one's doing, no, it's slightly. But anyways, my mom gave me clip-on earrings, and when they were on, it was not fun. It felt like something was pinching my ear really tight, and it was not fun. I didn't like it. And so then he's well, maybe we can convince your mom to let you get them pierced. And then so one thing led to another. We ended up on the phone, and with my mom, and then I asked her, and she's we'll see. And then kind of doing the it's probably gonna be a no, but she doesn't want to straight up tell me it's a no, because she doesn't want me to think, oh, she doesn't want me thinking something. And nothing bad, she just doesn't, almost like she wasn't 100% sure and kind of was leaning towards no, but like we would talk about it. She literally said, "We'll talk about it when you get home." Well, when I got home, we ended up talking about it, and my dad literally said like she never shows signs of like bleeding anymore, like massive bleeding, just like normal, and stuff like. I think it's okay if she does it. Like we start talking, and then all of a sudden, and my dad left the room for a minute. He was cleaning up something, and my mom said, she looked at me and said, do you really want this? And I'm like, yeah. And she's like, okay, we'll get it done for your birthday. And I literally started running around the house screaming because I was so excited to get in my ears pierced. And so yeah, right now I'm wearing squad earrings. I'm always wearing squad earrings. But yeah, that is the first thing that happened one of the first things that like I can remember that happened when I was 15. Now I'm jumping away from that was like October, like my birthday month. So I'm jumping straight over to I 2 or 3 weeks, like 3 weeks before April, because that is the next timing that of something massive happening, and that is when I took my first master class on Zoom with ALDC Worldwide. I took a Zoom ALDC Worldwide master class and it was a dance class, and that was a lot of fun, and it was a lot of fun because let me explain everything that happened. And okay, I almost thought at one point I started to think it wasn't gonna happen, and I was really disappointed. So what happened was that we had made all the plans that day, and I was gonna take the class, family was gonna come, and then this was what happened was we thought it was at 8 o'clock in the morning. Turns out it was, but not our time zone. So anyways, it was California time zone. So, me and my dad got up everything, and we got up early. We were we logged on a couple minutes before 8, and we waited, and then 8 o'clock hit, and we waited for a little bit, and nothing was happening. So, it literally just kept saying, and waiting for host to start meeting, this whole thing, and finally my dad emailed them after an hour of waiting and found out that it was California time zone. So I went watched YouTube and stuff for a little bit, and then 30 minutes before the class started, I was still logged on. I heard sound of people talking, and I found out the Zoom started. So I ended up taking Abby's legs and feet class that day, and then I took hip hop with Melissa, and then I kind of just waved to Gianna, and then I logged off because family had arrived. I could see in window, I could see that family had arrived, and so I logged off to go hang out with family, and I was hungry. So yeah, anyways, then the next week I took a second one, and then the Friday of that same week is when I took the legs and feet class with Abby, because Abby was in the process of moving, and she didn't have internet on Sunday, so they did the same class on Friday, and with Abby. So when that happened is when I became an Abby favorite. So that was a big deal to me. And then a lot happened since then. Then, like, I, at the end of the week is when I found out my parents agreed to let me start Worldwide, ALDC Worldwide, which is the whole, like, package that's, like, really expensive, but actually kind of normal price for dance. And then I was really excited. I started that. So, like, that whole stuff. Now, I'm gonna kind of jump straight over from 15 to 16 because I think I did a video recapping like 15 last year. But a lot has happened since I turned 16. First up, I started off strong with going to Squad Tour for the first time. And then also, I got a dance mat, like, I got a bunch of, like, stuff for Christmas, had a nice Christmas, and that was fun, and I got, like, a bunch of good stuff, and my addiction to buying and stuff from Petite and Pretty started. It's not like, I just really like the company Petite and Pretty. They have really good, like, makeup and skincare stuff. So, like, I like, it's one of my favorite things to buy. So, like, it's not, like, a bad addiction, but also, like, I mean, it's something fun that I love. So, then, and also, since I've been 16, and I'm trying to think of, like, something, like, epic that happened. And, like, because I have one thing in mind. But then a few things in mind. But, like, I'm trying to figure out, because I know that something else happened before this stuff. Okay, I'm just gonna not say it in order, because I feel like I'm gonna remember something in a minute that happened, like, sooner. But I did the ALDC spring thing. That was a lot of fun. That was so much fun. Like, and that was a lot of fun, and that was a really big deal to me because of the fact that they were filming for a TV show. And so, I'm not gonna say if some kids were included or not, but I will try to let you know when it gets announced on when the, like, TV show comes out, or even what the TV show is about. I will try to, like, tell you to go watch it and stuff, like, but I don't know when it's coming out or anything. But also another thing I did in ALDC Dance Bootcamp 2022, that was a lot of fun. Guide Group started, like, the free Saturday dance class. Did not do it yesterday. If you're wondering why I didn't post yesterday, it was I had class with Abby and I filmed a video, didn't like it. Also, I beat my record in push-ups. I like trying to, like, make a record for myself on, like, how many push-ups I can do, and then I try to, like, beat it every once in a while and do even more push-ups than, like, my, like, record on, like, how many I've done, and right now it is 82. If you don't believe me, don't worry, a video with that is gonna come eventually, and I'm gonna try to beat 82. And I don't cheat it. And I don't cheat it. Also, I'm trying to, like, really think. And that, I feel like that happened when I was 16. And I don't know if this happened when I was 16 or 15, almost 16. But I got my standing split on the right side. So that's exciting. Like, that's exciting. And that might have been when I was 15, but that's fine because this is 15 and 16. I can't remember if it was 15 or 16, but that did happen. Let me think. I danced for XOD Pop, spotlighted on them. Sorry, there's a fly and it's bothering me. But anyways, I got spotlighted to dance on Zoom in a group. When for XOD Pop, that was a lot of fun, especially because my parents didn't have to pay for it. Also, when I'm trying to think to this. Yeah, I think this happened when I was 16. I met Julia Marlene on Zoom, and then I also met her again earlier this year on Zoom. That was really incredible. I'm trying to think what else happened when I was 16. Like, I'm trying to think. And, oh wait. Hey, I took my first, lesson on cars and how to drive. It wasn't really anything about, learning how to drive, but it's stuff that, it was some basic stuff that you need to know. Because we are going to try to get my driver's permit soon. And stuff, but we're working on that. But anyways, it was basically just knowing what each of the pedals are and what the joystick thingy, or a thingy in the car. I forget what it's called. Does. So, yeah, also, another thing that happened, and I'm trying, oh wait, this happened, and I got to demonstrate in a ballet class for the entire class. That was really fun on its own, because I was taking a ballet class, and it was a beginner ballet class, with Daniela, or Danny, and she asked me to demonstrate something for the whole class, and that was a lot of fun because all the Zoom people on there, and by that I mean I think there was one or two others, and the in-person people all had to watch me, and it was something a little bit more on the challenging side, so that was fun, and it was pretty easy for me, but that's because it's a beginner ballet class, and I'm advanced in ballet. So, yeah. Then, another thing that happened, I started voice lessons. That's really fun. I ordered JoJo Siwa Healy. Well, my dad ordered them for me. My mom approved of them. Well, yeah, because the other day my mom handed me a magazine and full of shoes, and then she told me to pick a pair, because time to get new shoes, and then I didn't really find any JoJo ones or any ones I really liked, and so I asked if I could look on Amazon. So my dad told me you can look on the website, and if I couldn't find anything, then we'll look on Amazon. And then we ended up looking on Amazon, and we found JoJo Siwa Heelys, and my parents let me get them, and I'm very excited about them. They have not came yet, and that's kind of sad, because I'm really excited about them, because I have been wanting them for 4 or 5 years now, for a while. I'm gonna do a few more things that happened. And when I was 15, I became a Navy favorite. There's so many things. And oh wait, when I was 15, I almost got a scholarship, and I got called back on my first audition. So much. I tried to make this video all about the happy, positive side of what happened, because obviously my life isn't perfect, and yes, there is a behind the scenes, and yes, and you guys won't know the behind the scenes. But overall, I'm really happy. Like, for the most part, a lot of great things have happened. And oh wait, that's a big thing that happened. Well, for some people it's not a big deal. For me it was. Which is that I did a song on my favorite song right now in voice lesson for Carrie Larson, not last week but the week before. And she gave me a couple corrections. She gave me 2 corrections. I did it again, fixed it, and then she told me to work on this one word and do it without a thing called vibrato. I don't know how to explain it because I forgot what it's like the waves in a straight line. Let me explain that. It's like you want a straight line, which is the word coming out really, really clear and good and perfect. But there's some waves, so it's not perfectly clear and it's not perfect, and you can work on it. That's the only way I can kind of explain it. It's really hard to explain. But anyways, I could tell she didn't 100% think I would get it first try. As soon as she explained it to me, I nailed it first try, and then she was so excited, and that meant so much to me. And then she started following me on Instagram, and then I was really, really excited about that. Also, when I was 16, and I listened to the song Let It Go for the first time in 4 or 5 years. I paused there because I just realized something, and it kind of was I don't really know my thoughts on it. And I realized wait, no. Yeah, it was more 4 years. Wait, let me do math really quickly in my head. And, 2022. So we're going 20. That does not seem right in my head. Oh, wait, that's because I was forgetting that one. And, it was more 3 years. Wait, no, it was 4. It was 4. Or I haven't listened to Let It Go in 4 years, and the thing that I realized was that it's been 3 years since I seen my crush. But I didn't listen to the song for a year beforehand, because life is life and I just didn't get around to it. So I didn't even, the thing was I started to listen to it, and then I decided not to, and to just to look up the lyrics, and I did it in voice lessons, and then afterward I opened up my Locket and just started talking. I just started silently, being quietly talking and acting like I was talking to my crush for some reason. But yeah, I'm gonna say peace out. Bye. A lot happened. Peace out. Bye.